All right. Let's do this right here, right now. 2011 PRO-TEC Pool Party. Are you ready for the Masters Finals? Let's bring on the legendary Steve Alba. Turned pro in 1978. 33 years ago.
All right, here we go. We are ready to rock and roll. 7th annual PRO-TEC Pool Party presented by Rockstar. Masters Finals live and direct. This is Steve Alba in for his first of 5 runs. Yes, the finals format for the Masters and the Pros is going to be 5 runs. As it should be. I saw them screaming, or was that just Dave Duncan screaming?
There might have been like one other person screaming with him.
No, I saw that one other person. He wasn't screaming.
48 years old and he qualified. That is something to be said for Steve Alba and his knowledge of this bowl.
He's the line master,
Look
man.
Let's see how close he sticks to his tape line.
Yeah, let's do that. Everybody count at home and make sure he makes all of his marks.
It looks like some of his marks might have gotten moved.
That'd be hot if somebody else came along and moved Salva's marks and totally... Nope, there's a mark.
That's where the rock and roll goes.
Okay,
Steve Alba, man, skating with a buck knife on.
That's like
Salva
in a
right
precarious position right there.
Nice lob air from Salva. Steve Alba and Tony Hawk skating in a contest together.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I did actually get a chance to talk to Nicky Guerrero out there, and you know, he's got a great attitude. You know, I said, hey, we were sad to see you didn't make the cut, and he seemed a little confused maybe, but you know, like I said, Nicky takes everything in stride. He's a nice guy.
Danes are very good-spirited by nature,
Yeah.
I've noticed, and I love them for that.
Yep. We talked about our old friend Thomas Madsen, who I believe now owns a skate shop out there in Denmark, and shout out to Madsen. Hopefully they got the contest going on the screen.
Yeah, shout out to both Thomas and Karsten Madsen.
Nice.
Pat Ngoho with the Kanoa flyaway helmet.
Yeah.
Nice backside foot plant, so that's something new for
That was
Ngoho this
crazy.
year. Yeah. Nice look back backside carve.
Nothing but style.
Nothing but oozing with style. Frontside tail slide,
Dude,
I mean, still progressing.
Yeah. All right, so this is the finals. This is where it all goes down. 5 runs. Ngoho putting together a damn solid first run right now, dude.
He's sucking it up.
47 years old.
Impressive, man.
Yeah, Duane.
Wow, and at the other end of the spectrum, here comes Duane.
Look at that. Oh, man.
Yeah, this 5 runs thing, I mean...
Take a rebate on that, Duane. I got a feeling he's going to.
Yeah, they got to give you at least like a 5-wall rebate. I mean, if you don't get at least 5 walls going, I mean...
Dude, how's that
this
edger?
This going to work out for you. That edger backside carve was sweet, dude.
Duane looking a little nerved out right now, and I don't think he gets too nervous, but I got a feeling that this might be one of the few events where he gets a little butterflies. You know he wants to do good. And I talked to Sergy Ventura also after the qualifier, and he said, you know, I got a couple lines in here that I really wanted to show off, and I just didn't get a chance to do it in the qualifier, so I'm glad he made the finals.
I am too.
Watch out for some big alley-oop mute airs over the hips. Like, he's definitely got some new stuff. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah.
Those are gimmies for Sergy.
Yep. But look at this.
There you go.
That is gnarly right there.
Mute alley-oop.
Because you do have to kind of go over the deck a little bit, and when you can't see where you're landing, you just have to hope that you'll end up where you want to be.
I don't think anybody else was yanking a little air on the peninsula.
I saw a few guys do it, but nobody does it like Sergy. So Sergy having a great first run right now.
He's sporting the Rockstar lid, so he's branded by the presenter. That's awesome.
He's feeling good right now.
Rockstar's got some great taste in athletes, man.
And Sluggo. See what Sluggo's got for the finals. Let's see if he held anything back. I wouldn't doubt that he might try to throw that backflip fakie.
He's probably going to need to in the finals, situation. I mean, he's dealing with the guys that have put a lot of time into this ball. Sluggo was an early adopter of the technical style of vert skateboarding.
Yeah, absolutely. He part of that whole Red Dragons crew, and those guys didn't mess around. They were all really good skateboarders.
Sluggo, G&S skater from way back.
Now see that, I don't remember that, but you know, maybe he was part of the Canadian crew that I just didn't see, but that's great. I definitely remember the real days.
Yeah, he was one of those guys in Chris
Whoa.
Carter's army on G&S.
Get out of Cab's way. And see, that is something that happens in this bowl. This coping grinds so fast now, and you can get so much speed that it's actually really easy to roll out on your grinds. Whereas the old coping was really grippy and grindy, and you would stick to it for sure.
More like backyard pool coping.
Yeah.
And this is like that high pressure molded stuff that lasts forever.
And already we're seeing just a much better performance out of Cab. I mean, look at him. That frontside invert, man.
He put a lot into this year, and I mean, he had no idea he was going to be competing against his old Bones Brigade teammate
nobody
Tony
did.
Hawk, but thankfully it's, all that work Cab put into this is hopefully going to pay off for him right now.
Yeah.
Backwards carve with wheels on coping. Elgariel, there you go, Eddie Elgara. Pastor Eddie.
That's right.
Disaster.
That's right.
Stand-up grind.
Cab ripping right now.
Long and strong.
Yeah.
Caballero, run number 1 of 5, Masters Finals.
Getting a high five from his buddy Chris Miller.
That wasn't a high five, that was Miller sucking energy out of Cab's palm. Cab just realized that's what happened. Lance Mountain.
Wow, look at that big old alley-oop from
That
Lance.
was a sweet alley-oop.